answer, they all boil down to what you put in. I always ask myself, are we doing business or we just busy? Anybody can be busy and not involved in business. Do we want to see people go into business? Then we need to look for break-evens. And the break-evens would come, and that would be the factor that I need to know. How many people have found records in this room that they can show? And those who don't use manual labor, is it possible that production cost is the same? $5 the minister said. So again, they raise their prices and we buy party for, but at the end of the day, it's not sustainable because if they look at one small project for 1 year, when you stop, everybody see that. And then it's like, I get my raise you, I get my cash, I can buy you. I said, no, I'm buying it because you said the ministry will buy it. So once some of us have developed agro schemes that services to them, that we can always go and buy all the problems and continue. But you took our time.
Yeah.
No, you took our time.
Yeah.
Please.
No,
I'm over time.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Challenges as a process.
Yeah.
In setting the price.
Yeah. Before setting my price, let me just acknowledge all of us here that we are farmers. We are all part of the value chain. Whether you're supported by donors or not, this particular situation we need to solve it by ourselves. There was a time where when I went to someone on call me, so oh no, not selling rice of food for Stampede because they created us. They have to tell us how much to sell our rice. So I told them, I said, look, Stampede already protected you, gave you all of the resources, guided you in this process. So it's time now for you to sit down with those that want to buy your rice, and then the aggregators in the process you sit down among yourself and solve the problems. Because the problem cannot be solved by Stampede, neither government agency or neither the donor institution. So in this line,
To you, or do you have any other thing to add to
and rely on the producers in that they can supply the raw materials. So, but what happened at the end?
a set of questions for the government, and of course the WFP, one of the major off-takers. And this has to do with responsible for creating the policies that guide, marketing. So the question here is, what the government do to ensure price stability and generate fair returns? In other words, you are the one who create the policies. What has the government done?
I say thank you for the question. I was there to ensure first in like the revision process and the add value to the products. And the government also has come in to all those processes.
Thank you, Ms. Lulu. Michael, similarly, WFP, you've been an off-taker between how have you managed to counter the challenge of?
I know we've been working with farmers and we've been talking about the issue. Perhaps you should have done. Because my charge us done is how do we strengthen the national standard lab. In as much as we talk about producer nation and merchandise farming, but yet not to disturb the market. So we buy based upon the prevailing market price. Finally, is to engage into corporate. If we should do this, I think the issue of importation is that we're able to establish sales in the different countries as a medium of linkage. We have what we call our regional coordinators, we have our county coordinators, we have our district supervisor. So these are sales that we can work through. From the sale of cassava product by bags to the sale of cassava product by kg. In this effort, Vitra has given us skills that we can use to wear cassava tubers and then uniform packaging. This way, the processing cost of what they will get from that process, one will have lower product and one will have higher product. That's the price will be difficult to be uniform. So we are working in our own corridor and also with Vitra to make sure that we can transition from the sale of cassava by bed to kg. By kg, it is uniform. If you buy 25 kg there today, it is measured by scale to be 25 kg, it is 25 kg across the board. That we ever get equal product and can produce and sell in uniform. Wow. How do you manage?
Yeah, thank you so much. For the rice sector, most aspect for the federation, we have not been getting enough support as needed to promote awareness in the counties in terms of membership, despite that we have value coordinators in these counties. But we will not be able to strengthen our participation in those counties. We have been in with some maximum. 18 that is the local, that is the rolling rights. Some point in time based only because some of the rights are not, actually to, where some of the rights you buy it, you get a recovering rate of, 50%, 55%. So like that, you are the processor you'll be losing in terms of, profitability. So on the other side, as comparison from a country like in Nigeria, we have a recovering rate of 68%. So you see the 68%, so many that people are getting seized. So when you process that and you process 50 kg rice, you get 68%, then meaning that you're making business. So when our farmers grow that they seize and the preparation of the seeds, you want to sell it at that level. All right, that is why we are talking about, sometimes one of the difficult aspects also that giving us a very hard time in the entire pallet productions and pallet purchase is people who come to buy pallet instead of seeds. All right, so people will be waiting, on the side to say, oh yeah, people come and buy the pallet for up and turn it out of $25. I want to discourage that. All right, I want to discourage that because if people are not producing the seeds, and then you kind of recycle that particular seed again in the seed community, you're not making progress in saying that the kind of quality or certificates you want to give to the farmer for the process of the produce. Because the machines have a standard gauge. Because if you have different kind of grains and you understand, you put it into the machine, it gives the machine tough time to make sure that that is why sometimes our local rice is sometimes,
sorry, I'm just calling you off. Yeah, most of these questions also will surface in some of our group. I know you're passionate about talking about, and that you're not answering number one question. What are some of the challenges? You're not answering it. Two more questions, and then we call this for the next set of questions for Reverend Bimba and for Mr. Sano. Both of you are from two extremes in producing. If you know the Swami Dugo road. You are producing. My question is, has been a challenge affecting your price? Are your stories the same, or let's hear your stories in 1 minute, starting from you, Mr. Sano.
From the ethics structure, because we create this in place.
Quick follow-up on that. Do you lose a lot of your value because of price to neighboring units?
No, you cannot lose it. This why if you watch a pattern, we buy from different trucking systems.
If we give you seeds and we have an enrichment for you to produce, there's a different always go together because we calculate their plan. See something was there. Everybody is now a seed producer, and the only something that has the policy is grain.
Right.
And people are validating it, and those who are validating it again, they are left out, and they are recycled products, rice that have been produced for 5 years, mixed. Look at that restaurant that you see. And that man is demanding you pay $25 or $50 for a bag of pasta. You can just know we're not ready because we look at so it's the market that drives all these things, the market should influence all these things. But at the end of the day, you, the project intervention kind of projects, we weren't able to listen to us in the sector. Because at the end of the day, it's sustainability. When project end, what next?
What next?
I mean, that's a question we should be asking ourselves because all these projects have timelines. But business don't have a timeline. The business will continue to thrive. So all you need to do is to work with those existing. So in the urban area, we don't have a lot of transport issues. Program about my rights is gone. But the rights I'm taking from compound 3, I got the transport with me, I got to factor that transportation cost, and I'm not going to go for one bit. I must make sure it's fully aggregated that can make one truckload that will save me cost. I mean, we have to work smartly as businessmen and women. Other than that, we do it for projects. That's why most of it, ask yourself, evaluate how many projects people have to continue after project period. Most people don't continue after project period. But we have been in the sector before project, during project, after project. We stay here. And they call all kinds of things, but the truth of the matter, let's be honest with ourselves, we need to do it better. And the better way to do it is to listen to the people who are doing the job and hear their voice and don't push on them what you want them to do.
Thank you very much, Reverend Bimba. So that brings us to the last point, and we'll take in your point that if you want the government as an enabler who also is responsible for providing guidance to the sector, your own recommendations going forward. The private sector runs business all around the world. Everybody can one of
Just immediately for just simple, just give me one thing of just passing of donor fund and of intervention to create that event between the producer and that of the producer.
See how the price, go based on the demand, and supply.
So what I would ask the government to do is
And this is the condition for you to be a seed producer at the moment in the absence of the seed regulatory board. And then second, we say of this pricing quality.
So the funding is to the funding in cassava. Product.
To get there, we'll look at the numbers that we just registered. In terms of how do you sustain when you don't have money, what advice have you been?
Health and in establishment.
So to close, Ms. Dolo, what are you working with?
Trade. We talk about international trade. That we develop. Now one started to me. So thank you.
One or two, but please let us make it comments, okay? I want to recognize the operations manager of the staff president, Mr. Steve Harvey, who wants to either make a last question or make a comment. And then I noticed one or two hands. Understand anybody? Hello? Okay, we recognize 2 persons.
Thank you. So it's a good thing to hear the rights stipulating the rights and the price. I always share the little experience I had in Cape Mount, and I share it with Moyle, the little fellow. But if you as a